And greetings, it's Dr. Brenda from Cottage Chronicles. I'm going to do a road trip today. Every single day I have been looking for apartments, I have been looking for land, I have been working on cottage court stuff, and today I'm going to drive up north. I want to see what some of the little towns are between here and Winchester. I'm also going to try to find the love signs. I love the Virginia love signs, so that's one of my missions. And I just want to look at some of the smaller towns. It may be that I'm not able to build in Waynesboro, and I kind of want to keep my options open and just get a feel for the towns up there. Certainly throughout this region, it seems to be booming. The housing developments are going up right and left, and so land prices are also going up, and land is quite scarce. So anyway, it's just going to be a little bit of an adventure, trying to de-stress a bit and enjoy those love signs. So come along for the journey. I'll show you around. And this is stop number 1, the love sign in Dayton at the Harrisonburg Rockingham Historical Society. A little bit hard to find. Virginia is so amazing. I mean, the countryside is just gorgeous. I love the drive up here. Dayton has a really cute downtown. I'm on the edge of town now, but it definitely spring is in the air. Lots and lots of birds, lots and lots of green. And the sign was a little bit difficult to find, had to pull over, Google again, and but here it is, sign number 1, cute little town, Dayton. And I'm in Harrisonburg. I was about to give up on this love sign. I had the address and I parked and I Googled, I'm looking all over for it, and I was about to leave. And it's on a building, but there's another one that I'm headed to, the more official one for Harrisonburg. This is a very large city, home of James Madison University. And so let's go ahead and see if we can find the more official city-oriented love sign. And I found the other love sign. This is behind the Arts Council of the Valley in Harrisonburg. A little bit noisy behind me. But here we go. And Harrisonburg is the largest city in this area, so from here on out it's going to be smaller towns, and we'll see how it goes. I am taking Route 11, and nice little country road, and taking that up north. So let's see what's ahead of us. And welcome. We are in Broadway, Virginia, very tiny little town. I didn't see much of a downtown. Not far from Harrisonburg. This looks to be a bedroom community, so I see quite a bit of housing here, but there's not a lot of infrastructure downtown from what I could tell. We're at Heritage Park. Broadway, one of the reasons I've kind of kept my eye on Broadway is that there is a proposed rail-to-trail bike, the Shenandoah bike trail, that is supposed to come down along the railroad line, and the southern terminus would be in Broadway. So that has appealed to me. I did not go up Route 11. I went up Route 42. So just to give you a sense of, if you're looking at a map, where I am. So this is Broadway, the love sign at Heritage Park. And I'm in the little town of New Market. It is right along Interstate 81, and if I had not had a red signal light, I would have missed this particular sign by John Henry General Store. Virginia's finest. I believe there's one more in town. I'm going to try to find that one. Wish me luck. And I found it. I'm at the Virginia Museum of the Civil War. And you can see, I love the creativeness, the innovation, inventiveness of folks who are creating these love signs. So you've got a cannon and wagon wheel and some flags, and then just some lumber. So we're right off of 81, and on to the next spot. So enjoy the view. Well, every good road trip includes a detour. This is the detour. I'm at the love sign. Wait a minute. What love sign? I have no idea, guys. I left Mount Jackson, I think, and followed my GPS. And yeah, I've been on this little dirt back road, and I see somebody coming. So I'm going to have to find a place to pull up. And hello, I'm in Woodstock, Virginia. Found the love sign here in front of the Massanutten Military Academy. I don't know that love and military go hand in hand, but they do here, at least in Woodstock, Virginia. So I am on my way. I think my last stop is going to be up in Strasburg. So this is a small town off of 81. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of happenings here, but fair amount of traffic. Enjoy. Well, I made it to Strasburg. This is a really cool town. I like this. I'm at a park. I found this accidentally. I decided to stop at the municipal building to see if there's anybody from city planning around to ask whether they have cottage court ordinance or thinking of it, or just don't even know what it is. So I found this right next to the municipal building. It's very cool. Wish me luck. Well, hello from Strasburg. I had a wonderful lunch at Krabby Maggie's crab cake sandwich. Delicious. And I've walking around Strasburg. I did stop at the municipal building, planner's office. The individual was homesick, so I left a business card, and I've got their business card, so I will follow up when I get back. But I kind of like Strasburg from what I'm seeing of it. Just a cute little town. It's probably one of the bigger ones that I have seen today. It's just got some good vibes to it. So this may be a place where at least I can educate them on cottage courts and keep it on my short list if it's something that they would allow under their zoning ordinances, their zoning laws. So I'm gonna head south, and custom tattooing and piercing. Okay. I think I'm going to go to Luray. So it's best known for Luray Caverns. When I was RVing, I stayed at a campground not too far from Luray, so ended up in town quite a bit. I liked it. And again, it's a larger town, so it would be more conducive to a cottage court. So I'm going to head back, and we'll talk to you from Luray. Okay, I love the back roads. I found Clark Kent changing into his Superman outfit in the telephone booth. I'm just too cute. Hey, Superman, good to see you. And hello, I'm at Luray Caverns, enjoying the love sign. I've got nice lumber, wood love signs. So I'm not going in the caverns. I think I've been in there 2 or 3 times when I used to live up in Alexandria. Drove out this way. So I'm just gonna go in, take a little break, and drive downtown, see what I think about that. So I'm back from my trip. Yesterday was a really interesting day. A beautiful spring day. Driving in the Virginia countryside doesn't get much better than that. Mountains, lush green meadows, hills, just everything is blooming here. It's just gorgeous. It was great that I had the love signs to sort of track. It helped me find some of the downtowns and also made the adventure a little bit more fun. So I'm going to give you an overview of where I was and some of my thoughts as to where I might build a cottage court. So I am in Waynesboro, And we are just west of Charlottesville and Crozet. There's a mountain in between, Afton Mountain, so it separates what's west of the mountain versus what's east. And this is Stanton, not too far away. It's the other town that I've been looking at. Waynesboro has the cottage court ordinance. Stanton does not as of April 26th. So they are looking into it and hopefully going to adopt one, but it doesn't exist yet. So my emphasis has been on looking in Waynesboro, and this is where I'm residing at the moment, and kind of like Waynesboro. So the challenge is there's not available land. Very little. What is there is quite expensive. So that's one of the big deterrents. And the same can be said for Stanton. These areas are booming. A lot of the folks from the Charlottesville area can no longer afford to live there. A lot of them moved to Crozet, can no longer afford to live in Crozet. So things are coming out west. So yesterday I drove up 254 and then I went on Route 11. So the big towns here, outside of Waynesboro and Stanton, is Harrisonburg. That is a college town. James Madison University is there. And it's got, let's see, I think I wrote down the population. So the largest population in this area at 57,000. It is also under a land crunch, and the prices are much higher than they are in Stanton and Waynesboro. So my first love sign was in Dayton. So this is was a cute little downtown. In terms of population, it has a small population of about 2,000, but it's close enough to Harrisonburg where it's really like one of the suburbs. So if anywhere in this area is worth looking at. And so that was my first love sign was to Dayton. And from Harrisonburg, and again, Harrisonburg is very scarce on land and very expensive. So I drove up 42. I stopped in Broadway, and that I can see there's quite a bit of construction. It looks to be a bedroom community. Folks who can no longer live in Harrisonburg are starting to migrate up there, but not a whole lot of it downtown. Not much happening there. I did stop at New Market. And New Market seems to be spread out, the Interstate 81. Some of the towns on the west side, some of the towns on the east side, most is on the east side. So again, all of these are going to be relatively small towns. And so from New Market, I went back up on Route 11 and I spent a little bit of time in Woodstock. So this is Woodstock. There was a military academy close by. Kind of lukewarm on this, but by the time it's the county seat, there's some hospital services there, but it's quite a bit distance, quite a ways from Harrisonburg to Winchester, which is the larger town up north. So location-wise, it's not ideal in terms of a cottage court. From there, I ended up in Strasburg, and this town kind of surprised me. I liked it. The downtown was cute. It has a population of about 7,200, so of course still on the smaller side, but it is relatively close to Winchester. You can see this is where 64 converges with 81, so it can be a pretty busy area, but I liked it. I actually walked into the municipal building and I wanted to speak to somebody from the planning division. No one was there at the time. And so I left a card, and today I followed up with email, checking to see if they had a cottage court ordinance on the books. I'm pretty sure they do not, but educating them on what a cottage court is and seeing if there's some wiggle room in their zoning. So Strasburg was interesting, and from there I decided I was going to come on down to Luray. Here's Luray. So I'd been there several times before. I used to live in Northern Virginia, and Luray is known for the Luray Caverns. And I've also when I RV'd, I wasn't too far from Luray. So I walked around there, very, very hilly again, and ended up coming back on 340 back to Waynesboro. Here we are, Waynesboro. So this is, I mean, Waynesboro is by far my preference at this point. And again, I've only been here. This is I have finished 3 weeks, I think. I got here March 15th. It's April 10th, so I'm getting close to a month in. And I have done an awful lot in that time, and I also have to be very cautious of my own impatience because what I feel like is that things are overpriced at the moment. And if I just sit it out and wait, I believe that things are going to fall as the economy catches up to reality. So that was my trip overall. Some really cute little towns. Strasburg up north was certainly the place that interested me the most. I'd stop there for lunch. People seemed very friendly, more laid back, nice downtown. And certainly there are other possibilities that I haven't explored, but this was a good little trial run to see what might be up there, what's available, and what is of interest to me. So follow along. I think we're in for the long haul. It's going to take quite some time, and in the meantime, I'm continuing to hunt for apartments. Also, not an easy task in this area. So you guys take care, and we'll catch you on the other end.